Newsflash, I'm carrying your husband's child. Excuse me? Sorry, I beat you to it, you barren broad. Who is this? Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Delia. I work in a little gentleman's club downtown. How old are you, Delia? Just celebrated a bangin' 28th. 2 years younger than me. I see. And how did you get my number? I got it from Tony's phone while he was snoozing. Hard-working man that he is. He was just dead after you-know-what. Anyway, I used his finger to unlock his phone. He didn't feel a thing. You went through all that trouble just to brag to me? You strippers must have nothing to do. Wow, lady, you're acting really chill. Your husband got a younger woman pregnant and you're over there playing like it's nothing? I know you feel like dying, just admit it. You're trying to be cool, but you seem really pathetic. Sorry to disappoint you, but you aren't going to get a huge reaction out of me if that's what you're hoping for. You could at least be, a little upset. Ask me why he did it. Tell me how worthless you feel. Something. Sorry, no can do. Boring. What did I go through all of this trouble for? I didn't ask you to do it, did I? Sorry, I can't give you what you want. What exactly do you want, by the way? I want you to leave him. Right away. I am the one carrying his heir, so I am the one who deserves to be his wife, not you and your empty womb. Don't make me laugh. You think you deserve a prize for being a dumb prostitute who can't use protection? What did you call me? I am an entertainer. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, seeds will grow where they're planted. That's what they do. You just throw them out and poof, flowers start blooming. But no flowers can bloom in you, though, no matter how many seeds are thrown in that barren belly. Not that it's any of your business, but Tony hasn't been doing any planting here for a while. Oh, you poor thing. He's just not interested because you can't have kids, huh? You can think whatever you want. I can already tell you're going to cause a lot of problems when he leaves. You're a worthless housewife who does nothing all day, but you'll definitely be demanding your alimony, won't you? I know that's what your kind does, but I'm sitting on a few hundred thou myself, so I'm good. I'm not after your precious alimony. Go get it. Don't mind if I do. I knew it! All you housewives can see are dollar signs. But I mean, he tosses you aside. You gotta get that paper at least, right? And are you after anything but that paper? If Tony didn't have his company, he probably wouldn't get a second look from you. No, you're wrong. I love him very much for who he is. If I have him, I don't need anything else. He's all I need. I'm not greedy like you. Sure you aren't. Well, go on and live happily ever after with your dear Tony, who you just love just the way he is. That means you'll give him a divorce, right? Yep, that's right. As long as you're telling the truth, no problem. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait for a year. Are you crazy? The baby will be here by then. Oh, but I promised you can have him in a year. You'll only be a single mother for a few months. I'm sure even an entertainer like you can handle that. I don't wanna. I want to be married when our child comes into the world. I'm not having no child out of wedlock. I don't care about your supposed morals. I have my reasons. What reason could you have to ask us to wait a whole year? Just sign the divorce papers when you get them. Forget about Tony and move on. You don't know much about these things, do you? Divorce isn't such a simple thing. Not to mention that I haven't talked to Tony about any of this yet. I can't make such a big decision based on your word only. Someone I don't know who takes money from men for whatever you do. Surely you understand this? I haven't told you anything but the truth. Pure facts. Could be, but I can't bet everything on the words of a woman trying to steal my husband, can I? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Just give him a divorce so he can get on with his life. Just stop stalling. Just do it. Sorry, but I don't take instructions from prostitutes. You damn piece of... Come on, let me hear it. I know a dirty mouth goes a long way at a gentleman's club, but I'm the one who should be mad here. I don't know what you're so angry about. Fine. Talk to him. Then divorce. 1 year? No longer. My name is Madison. I'm 30 and I'm a housewife. My husband, Tony, has his own company, but he doesn't let that get to his head. No crazy spending, no women on the side. He's a serious, hard-working man. At least, that's what I thought. I figured he probably ended up in a gentleman's club with some clients and a silly girl laid her eyes on him. Maybe she pulled a trick or two to get him into her bed somehow. I didn't think it was anything more than that. But when he came home and I asked him about it, he confessed everything immediately. Yes, she was carrying his child. He wanted a divorce. Hearing that was really shocking. The weight of the situation hit me and I bawled my eyes out. But anyway, Tony agreed to wait a year for the divorce. He even promised to get Delia to wait too. But they couldn't just leave it at that. That silly girl he knocked up had to go and do something stupid. Poor thing didn't know she was doing me a favor. I am giving you one more chance to give him a divorce right now. Say you'll do it or else. Not yet. I told you 1 year. I'm trying to be nice, but you're not listening. Not very smart. Yeah, dumb, stupid me. What do you want? Say, where do you think I am right now? I don't have time for hide and seek. I'm at a lawyer's office. And? I'm about to submit your divorce papers. I'll just say I'm a courier or something. What? Since you're too much of a coward to sign the papers yourself, I did it for you. I know you live in legal gray areas in your line of work, but what you're talking about is a crime. Turn those papers in and you're going away for a while. Oh, a little forgery is nothing. I won't do any time at all. Maybe pay a little fine, put in some community service, that's all. You don't know for sure, though. Think about your child and go back home right now. Don't do it. It's precisely because I'm thinking about my child that I'm out here. I'm worried sick he won't have his father around because of you. Or are you worried because you went and got yourself knocked up without thinking about anything at all? Don't pull me into your bad decisions. You're sitting around doing nothing all day. You don't have any kids to take care of, no work to go to. Why would you need a year? Divorce him fast and get out of his house. Oh, so you want the condo too? Who wouldn't? Everybody wants a condo overlooking the bay. Come on! I'm ready to move right in. I mean, as Tony's wife and all, that's only the proper thing to do. So, living in a condo by the bay is a dream of yours? Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? I thought Tony was all you needed. If you have him, you don't want anything else, etc., etc. Oh, get real. We all need a place to live and cash to spend. And me? I got me a man with both. Hats off to me. I see. In any case, you've agreed to wait a year to have your wish come true. So please take those forged divorce papers and go back home. Trust me, I'm telling you this for your own good. I don't take orders from you. Do what you want, but don't say I didn't warn you. What's the point of waiting? If you're gonna leave him anyway, might as well do it now. If the papers are signed, it's a done deal and everyone can move on. I'm just helping things along. You say you love him, right? No matter what, you'll love Tony for who he is, right? With all my heart. Now quit asking me the same thing over and over. How many ways do I gotta tell you? Even if the whole world turns their back on my baby, I'm always gonna be there for him. Great. Good to know that. You let a real good thing slip out of your hands. But I ain't complaining. He fell right into my bed. Your loss.
Madison, what's going on?
A group chat? What's this about? Don't tell me you're about to start some drama. Are you really gonna start crying now? Oh, baby, let's just go back to the way things were. Blah, blah, blah. Too late. A whole day late. I dropped off those divorce papers at the lawyer's office yesterday.
What?
That's right, baby. I delivered those papers for you. No need to worry, it's all taken care of.
But I didn't sign them. Besides, how did you get hold of them?
Like I said, I took care of it. They were just lying around in your car, so I took matters into my own hands.
That's illegal, isn't it?
What's with you two? Legal this and legal that? You were planning to get a divorce anyway, right? Better soon than later. No biggie.
Are you for real?
You guys can continue that conversation later. I have something more important to discuss. I am done listening to you, ex-wife. I got the man. Game over. Bye-bye. I'm about to be Tony's wife. Hats off to me. And the mother of his child. Woohoo! And the buyer of his HIV medications. What? What are you talking about? Tony's HIV positive.
What? Madison, what are you talking about?
You remember we did some blood tests at the fertility clinic the other day, right?
Yeah.
That's how I found out.
Oh my God, that can't be.
Yeah, I just got the results yesterday. I really wanted to tell you as soon as I could, but you didn't come home. Since this affects your little entertainer girlfriend too, I thought I'd just tell you both at the same time. HIV? That can't be passed on, like, from one person to another, right? What are they teaching you down at that club? Yes, HIV can be passed on through blood transfusion or through sexual intercourse. Oh my God, no! This is unbelievable! No, this can't be. Oh, that's so creepy! Yuck! What kind of joke are you trying to pull? What? I didn't know anything about no HIV when I met him. What if I get it, huh? Who's gonna take responsibility for that? I'm too young to die. I don't want to die.
Delia, I'm sorry.
She's just ignorant, that's all. Ignorant about what? HIV kills. Don't tell me nothing. Not anymore. It doesn't have to. If you take your meds, you can live a normal life. It's not a death sentence. You just need to get proper medical care and educate yourself. That's all. You can still live and not pass it on to anyone. You can even give birth. You don't know that for sure, do you? What if my kid gets it, huh? Are you gonna take responsibility? Me? Why should I take responsibility? It's got nothing to do with me. Listen, Tony, you need to go see a doctor as soon as possible.
HIV? I have HIV? This can't be real.
Calm down, calm down. I know it's a lot to digest, but you'll be okay.
What about you, Madison? Do you have it too?
No, my test was negative.
Great. I'm happy you're okay. Oh my gosh, Madison, I don't know what to do. Help me, please.
Tony, I am not the person you should be asking for help. Ask your little girlfriend. You stop right there. You stop trying to pressure me. He's infected. What am I supposed to do? You'll just have to figure that out. Now I get it. Now I see why you were so happy to get rid of him. I knew something was up when you didn't put up a fight. I should have trusted my gut. Anybody would want to wash their hands clean of a man with HIV. Have you been paying attention? I got the results yesterday. That's when I found out that he was HIV positive. I told you long before that I would divorce him if you waited 1 year. Whatever. Anyway, I don't want this dirty disease anywhere near me. No, sir. Keep it far away from me.
What are you saying? I decided to divorce my wife to marry you. And now you're saying that you want nothing to do with me? I thought you wanted to provide a stable family for our child.
Stop it! Stop trying to pressure me to marry you. You have a disease I knew nothing about. How can I put myself and my child in danger like that? No, sirree.
I'm not trying to pressure you, but I want to be there for our child. What kind of life can our child have without their father? It's my child, right? That's what you said.
Oh, come on, Tony, get real. Who wants a father with HIV? I wouldn't, and I certainly don't want that for my baby.
Madison just said that there are all types of great medicines now. I can still live a great life with my child. I want to be a good father even if I have this disease.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to find some other child to father. Not mine. I don't even want to be in the same room with you. Nope.
I can't believe the things that you're saying.
Where the heck did you get it anyway? Seems you've been playing the field. There I was thinking you were a good guy, but you've been stepping out on your wife more than I knew.
No, you don't know what you're saying. I've never cheated on my wife. From the day I took those vows, I've never had an affair with anyone else.
Yet there you were in my bed.
But I told you I can't remember anything about how that happened. All I know is that when I woke up, it was morning and I was in your bed. I have no idea how I got there or if we did anything.
Really now? Tell me more?
Yeah, she showed me a picture of us both in bed. Then she said that she was pregnant and I was a father. I didn't know what to say. I mean, it was me in the picture.
And you just believed like that by looking at one picture?
Well, she started crying and saying that she wasn't going to be pressured into getting rid of it. That just because I was married and I wanted to protect my life didn't mean that she didn't have feelings. She said it was a miracle that she was pregnant and she wanted to keep her baby and give it a happy life. The only thing for me to do was to man up and take responsibility.
Very, very suspicious. I've been thinking about suggesting this anyway, but I think you should get a DNA test, ASAP, especially since you don't know if anything happened between the two of you. Do a test before you make any more big decisions with this girl. What are you talking about if anything happened between us? No question about it. This is Tony's child in my belly. Bet my life on it. In that case, you have nothing to fear from doing a test. A test should vindicate you then. Do you know what that means? You need to stop trying to insult me. I don't want no needles and chemicals and stuff hurting my baby. Oh, don't worry. They only gonna draw a little blood. The test won't hurt you or your baby. I don't care. What? You have some other reason to object? No, but I'm not lying. I need you both to believe that Tony is the baby's father. Even if you're not lying about that, you already lied about something else, haven't you? You said you love Tony for who he is on the inside, and even if the world turns his back on him, you'll never leave his side. But you're singing a different tune now, aren't you? Oh, come on. That was before I knew he had a disease. You're ready to toss him aside just because he's sick? I don't know too many people who would call that love. That's not a word you should be throwing around lightly if you don't know the meaning. Oh, shut up! Don't you dare point fingers at me. You're the number one liar here. You said you wouldn't divorce him for another year, but I bet you're ready to leave him now. Who said anything about divorce? I'm not divorcing him. What? What are you saying? I turned in the papers anyway. Are you sure? I haven't received any calls about it from anywhere. Well, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure the lawyer received it. The people at the front desk in that big old fancy building asked for my ID, and I kind of started panicking. I left the papers on the desk and just bolted out of there. Which means nobody got anything. Not that you could turn them in anyway, even if you showed your ID. What do you mean? You so desperately wanted me to divorce Tony that I had a feeling you might try something. So I told both of our lawyers not to accept any papers from anyone else but us directly. Why did you do such a thing? Why are you so desperate to hang on to him for a year? If you're gonna divorce him anyway, what difference does it make if it's this year or next? I wanted to give Tony a gift before the split. A very large monetary gift.
What do you mean?
Do you remember that little investment I made some time ago?
Of course I do. You basically put all of the money from your father into it.
It's doing so great. The company's getting ready to go public next year. They were small when I invested, but they're much bigger now.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy you didn't lose your investment.
Me too. Anyway, I was thinking after they go public, I would sell my stocks and give you half of everything.
Wow, why would you do that? Even after I did such a terrible thing.
I'm not gonna lie. Hearing that you got another woman pregnant was a tough pill to swallow, but in a way, I was kind of relieved. Whenever we would go out and see kids playing or running around the supermarket, you always smiled looking at them. I loved seeing that look on your face.
Oh, Madison, I didn't know that you saw that.
Yeah, so I thought whether you cheated on me or lied to me, you were finally going to be a father, and that's something I wanted for you. Anyway, when the company goes public, the stock prices will go up. If I sold everything and split it with you, we probably wouldn't have to pay too much in fees and taxes. So that's why I wanted us to wait a year before formally divorcing. Well, that's a big load if I ever heard one. I'm sure you could give half of your money to a total stranger if you wanted to. Ain't no need for you to be married to do that. Except you're allowed to give your spouse a one-time tax-free gift. You're not allowed to do that to a stranger.
You're so full of it.
It's true. But I will admit that part of me wasn't ready to let him go, even though he was going to have a baby with someone else.
I knew it. You lonely housewives are so easy to read.
In any case, I know Tony has his business, but you never know what might happen in the future. So if he had at least the money from me, he could give his child a comfortable life. I didn't want him to ever have to worry about how to provide for his child, in case anything went wrong and he wasn't able to earn money anymore.
Madison, that is so very thoughtful of you. You're right, business is great now, but we don't know how long that will last.
Hold up with all this mushy stuff. Just how much money are we talking about? How many stocks do you have in this company?
Well, I think I could get a few $100 million for what I have.
Lady! That's the kind of thing you mention up front. What was all this dancing around for? You should have spoken up a long time ago. Listen, Tony, I think I can manage this HIV thing. Yeah, I'll stick it out. I'll be here for you, baby. With a few conditions. We can't live in the same house. Some couples are like that these days. But don't worry, you'll see me and the baby all the time on video chat. Everybody's doing the online thing these days, right? Oh, and every month you'll deposit $50,000 for our living expenses. Fair deal, I know, right?
What? How is that a fair deal?
You see that something is wrong with this woman, right? Well, I'm drained from dealing with all of this for the past few days. Absolutely drained.
Hey, I'm making a big compromise here. You should be grateful, but I don't hear any thanks rolling in.
Before I give you anything, I want proof that the child you're carrying is even mine.
Impossible.
Possible, thanks to modern medicine.
I'm gonna get HIV. You want me to die, lady?
What the hell are you talking about? How can you get it from doing a DNA test?
Here's the deal. If the test proves that it's my child, no problem. I'll take responsibility. But first, I need to make sure that you're not lying.
Okay, Miss Entertainer, cough it up. Are you really carrying Tony's child? I mean, I think I already know the answer to that, but just to get it on the record.
I don't have to answer anything. You guys love the law so much, I'm sure you'll have no problem with me pleading the fifth. See? I know my rights.
And there we have the answer.
Whew, that's a relief. See, I didn't cheat.
Maybe not, but you have to take some responsibility for getting so drunk this woman could con you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry, Madison. I promise this kind of thing won't happen again.
Don't think you're in the clear just yet. Let's have a heart-to-heart when you get home.
Wait, what about me? What am I gonna do?
Try looking for your child's father. When you find him, you can ask him what to do.
I don't know where to find him.
I wonder if you even know who it is.
You were really about to let me raise another man's child as my own. And I almost believed you.
But it's all over now, thank goodness. Hurry home, Tony. Being anywhere near this woman is a complete waste of time. She's clearly on a self-destructive path. No telling what she'll do to others around her.
Any way you could send some child support my way?
You must be out of your mind.
Just give me a little money and I'll leave you alone. What do you say? 100,000? 50?
I was so glad to get rid of that nuisance of a woman. I feel like I was in the middle of a nightmare. But wait, just 1 minute. If Tony didn't cheat with her, and he said he's never been with anyone else since we got married, how did he get HIV? Hold on. That's something I have to find out right away. Tony, I forgot to ask you, but how exactly did you get HIV? I don't have it, and you didn't sleep with that girl.
About that.
Oh my god, that was a near miss. I was about to put this whole episode behind me and pretend nothing happened.
No. I don't know how I got it. Just like I didn't know how I got into that girl's bed. Maybe I got it on a plane or in a bar or something. I just don't know.
Oh, you sound just like that dimwit. You can't get it from breathing the same air with someone or sharing a drink with them.
Well, maybe somebody's blood got on me somehow and I didn't notice.
Oh, just tell the truth. What have you done? How did you get HIV?
I'm sorry, Madison. On one of my business trips overseas, I just got caught up in the heat of the moment. I forgot to use a condom.
Oh, I see. So you have no one to blame but yourself.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I had no idea any of this would happen.
After doing all of that, you came back home and touched me like nothing had happened? I can't believe this.
I'm so sorry. Please tell me how I can make it up to you. Please forgive me.
I have one word for you. Divorce.
Why? No, but you just said you weren't going to divorce me. Please, baby, please. I don't want a divorce. We can work this out.
I have nothing to work out with you. As a matter of fact, I'm done talking to you. Your lawyer will be hearing from mine.
Can I just ask you one thing? What about the stocks you're going to sell next year?
Yes, what about them? That is no longer any of your concern.
Oh, really? But I thought you were going to split them with me.
That was before I knew all of this. There is no baby in the equation this time, so I don't have any reason to go easy on you. I'll be telling my lawyer to get everything she can for me in the divorce.
Oh, come on. There's no need to do that.
Get ready. The war is coming. Wow, I'm divorced. That's all finally over. Tony admitted to having unprotected sex with many people. After hearing all the things he did, I had to get an HIV test again. Thank goodness it was negative. I wonder if that Delia did a test too. Not that I really care. Anyway, I got half of all Tony's assets, and I definitely wasn't going to give him anything after what he did. It looks like Tony told some people in his company that he trusted about his diagnosis. Unfortunately for him, there is still quite a stigma against the disease. Word got around and many of his top workers left the company. In no time, he had to file for bankruptcy. He's deep in debt and trying hard to work his out, but I'm sure he didn't think for a second that this would happen. HIV isn't as scary as it once was if you have the right information and care, but prejudice is still strong. People don't want to work with him. But Tony brought this on himself, so I'm afraid I can't feel sorry for him. I heard Delia had her baby. It looks like she leaves the baby with the sitter at night, works in the club, and tries to find a new father for her kid. As for me, I sold half of my stocks in the company I invested in and got a tidy sum. I used the money to start a company of my own, and I'm happy to say it is doing well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.